How are you, Taurus? I like this reading for you. I've been picking up on a steady continuation for you with, sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. Steady continuation for you guys. And I think that a person is really trying to figure out how to like give you the most out of life. I also get the sense you've been dealing with a person who's very private and stoic. They may have one of the more stoic signs. They may have Capricorn or Sagittarius or Virgo in their chart. They're known for not being overly expressive all the time. Sometimes Gemini can be a little mercurial too. I think a person has also been a little worried, like to tell the world about your relationship. Now they're really thinking about making something public here. This is just the energy I picked up on for you guys today. According to the love angels, wedding, this situation involves marriage, children, your love life is being affected by children. There are two cards here. Oh, healing family issues. So stuff with children and family stuff is coming up in the relationship. Also, in surrounding maybe a wedding, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Engagements at the bottom of the deck. True love. Wow. Okay. Well, already a major theme here that's coming out is a wedding and an engagement, potentially taking the relationship to the next level. Someone needs to get comfortable expressing their love. Maybe the two of you, I kind of get the sense that the two of you know, like you know this person loves you and they know you love them. The rest of the world might not know it though. And perhaps expressing your love to one another hasn't always been easy. Also, you guys might have been keeping the relationship kind of on the down low because kids were involved, because there is a need to heal family issues and children are involved, maybe adult children, maybe minor children. And it's time to maybe pop the question and get married or engaged. Maybe children are getting married, like stuff like that's happening. Yeah, that's interesting. But your advice right now, moving into the end of the month, Taurus, is be spirit, sweet results await, dove spirit, be peace. Just be peace, be at peace. Coyote is at the bottom of the deck, the divine trickster. Trust in divine detours. I feel like spirit's saying to you, relax, just be at peace. Trust in any detour. Okay, because it's leading you to exactly where you're supposed to be. And once you get there, sweet results await. Everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. You don't need to do anything different. Everything is fine. It's all going to work out regardless of any detours. Okay, just be peaceful. There's no need to worry. But someone around you looks worried. I'm going to read this as the energy coming towards you and how someone sees you, but it could be in reverse. You take it as it resonates for you, Taurus, okay? Overall energy of the reading and the person coming towards you, pardon me, two cards came out. I'm sorry, you guys, I can't talk all of a sudden. The Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. The way someone's feeling is the Seven of Pentacles. They're a little lost in thought, trapped in their head, not really sure what to do, but they see you as the Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords has been making its rounds. Aquarius got that there in that position as well a little bit ago. If you have Aquarius in your chart, you might want to watch that reading. The Ace of Swords is here. What you need to know or your advice is the Two of Pentacles. Someone doesn't really know what to do here, but the final outcome is the Six of Wands. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. Someone's been holding back. Strength and the Queen of Wands to the Ace of Cups and the Magician. Some of you are about to do something really cool with your lives. I also see you as the Queen of Wands here, where with Strength and the Queen of Wands, you don't chase, you attract. You're holding still. She always looks like she's listening. Listening, holding back, being reserved, being very strong. I also think you're preoccupied by other things. With the Queen of Wands is looking at the Ace of Cups and the Magician. Now, this could be the person trying to manifest you, but I see this more as you like getting really creative and dynamic, and the Magician is like doing something, performing something, working on something new here with this cup. I think something's exciting you. It could be a hobby or a personal passionate endeavor. It could be career. I think you've also got your mind on other things. I also have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This person could have air in their chart, or that's just what's coming out. And smooth sailing right now, like nothing is sort of in the land in between, circling the harbor. No conflict, loss, and change. We're just calm in the water. Working through life. I'm hearing it's no big deal. Everything's fine. But someone's kind of losing their mind over here. I think they're just overthinking it. I think that you're dealing with a person that has a lot of gravitas and depth to their personality, because the way they see themselves is the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. Clarifying this is the Four of Cups, death, contemplating death and transformation, Scorpio here, and the Nine of Wands. First of all, I see a person around you that has needed time to work through personal transformation and has needed time to figure out emotionally what they want. And they may have been a little guarded with you. With death in the Nine of Wands, maybe they've been through some kind of a massive ending and quite a transformation as a person. When death comes, that's Pluto energy. Pluto is a planet that's very far away, but it has a significant impact on us and how we deal with society and how we significantly change and grow as a person. It also deals with the deeper psychological workings of our mind. And this person might have been undergoing a transformation very slowly that they weren't 100% aware of. But I think they are starting to get aware of it. I think that there's things that make them feel trapped in their head. There's things that are difficult for them to see. They may have some air in their chart, although any zodiac sign can overthink the shit out of anything. And I almost get the sense that this person wishes they could move a little bit more quickly than they are moving, but at the same time, they know they can't. Death is a process, and maybe they've been guarded and worn down. Maybe they've been sick and they're just slow to, like, something is slow to take off here for them. I keep hearing this person needs to hear you too are exactly where you need to be. No need to go faster or slower. You are where you are. But the way this person's feeling is the Seven of Pentacles. They sigh. They're kind of watching the grass grow here. They're lost in thought. They're thinking about, the Seven of Pentacles, what it really means is that's a money tree, okay? This person is waiting for the fruits of their labor to be ripe enough to fall off the vine and pick that fruit so they can do something with it. And in the meantime, they have to be patient and wait as this evolves, as they evolve. I do think they're a little lost in thought at the moment, because underneath this is all major arcana. The moon, that's Pisces. High Priestess, also Pisces. And the Hermit, Virgo. They could have Pisces or Virgo in their chart. This is a deep person. This is a gravitas person. The Hermit and the High Priestess are sort of the esoteric brother and sister of the major arcana. There may be a very strong psychic connection between the two of you. Conversely, something might have been ending for this person between themselves and someone else. And that's taken them a little bit of time to work through. This is a person that does a lot of self-reflection. This is a highly intuitive person as well. This is an emotional person. This is a moody person. And they're wound up about something. And I don't know that what they're wound up about has anything to do with you, Taurus. You probably bring a lot of practical stability and beauty into their life. That's what Taurians do. This person's got a lot going on. They see you as having a breakthrough, or they may really want to have a breakthrough with you. If for any reason this is a person that you're moving on from, that there has been an ending with, you may be thinking quite a bit about them, Taurus. It's okay. It's okay to move on and do new things. You will and you are. And this person may see you doing that. But if it's a person that's coming towards you, that's connecting to you, I have a wedding and an engagement card and children and family, and this could even be one of your own children, Take it as it resonates for you. It might not necessarily be romantic love. It could be a family member. Keep that in mind. But with the Ace of Swords here, that's a breakthrough and someone very sure of something. They're very clear. They may see you as the answer to something, because this person's the Eight of Swords, all trapped in their head. But when they look at you, they have a lot of clarity. And clarifying this is the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, and Justice. Wow. Well, if the two of you have been talking about marriage and buying a home and making things really official, or there is something official happening around you with someone, yeah, they're going to tell you about it. Or they want to make that happen with you. They're not messing around with the Magician here and Justice. They're ready for that consequence. They're ready to seal the deal. I'm also hearing that for a few of you, this may have to do with like a will, an estate, properties, end of life stuff with the Hermit that's getting older. When I get the Hermit and death, there may be a person that is thinking about the end of their life and then what to do afterwards with their last will and testament. Just throwing that out there because it could be a thing for some of you. But I feel like someone wants to move towards you. It's just a little scary to seal the deal, right? Happily ever after. And we can claim it on our taxes. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that here that they think about that probably with you. But the Two of Pentacles, well, what do I do? If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. This is Pentacle realm. This is your realm. You understand this. This person does drown out their emotions and keep themselves busy, though. They're trying to make a practical choice. Clarifying this is the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, if I had to guess, this person wants, and this has kept coming out for you in your readings, that you're dealing with a person, or maybe this is just your energy, Taurus, where it's like, what do I invest in? Where am I getting equal give and take in my life? What can I give to? What is it that I'm receiving? There is someone here who is worried and anxious about the way fate will play out. Like, oh my God, anything could happen and that's scary. And what will it cost me? And will I be able to give? Will there be equal give and take here? And how do I do that? I'm hearing, how do I afford something? Could even be like child support because we have the family card and the children card. Or how much is a wedding going to cost me? $6,000. And he's thinking, how can I do it in 2? I'm seeing something like that. I'm seeing someone practically work something out in their head, very similar to the way you will. They should just talk to you about it. Taurus and also Scorpio, very good with money, very practical, very smart. How can I create stability that is beautiful and long-lasting? That's what Taurus does. What's working? What's not working? I'm thinking, where's the Two of Cups? They should really just talk to you about it. I bet that you'd give them wonderful advice. Taurians always give me good advice about that stuff. But the final outcome is the Six of Wands. That's a marriage card. I have a couple marriage cards here. I have the Hierophant. That's your card. That's marriage. This is marriage. Ten of Pentacles is marriage. We have wedding and engagement. And that is, I got the girl. I got the guy. I got the job. I'm on top of the world. The whole world sees us. Clarifying, this is the Three of Wands, thinking about the future. The Nine of Pentacles, a future that involves abundance and commitment with the Hierophant. Oh, that's your card. If you're new to tarot, that's you, Taurus. The Hierophant and the Empress. This person definitely sees long-term stability with you. They see marriage. They see having it all. They want to be clear with you about that. This has just been a little much for them. And I think they're a smart person. I also think they're willing to move slowly. What you see is what you get. There's nothing up my sleeve. I'm very smart. I'm very straightforward, but I'm not always going to, these two characters are not always going to write you a romance novel, right? I mean, I'm an air sign. We don't always. We have our moments though. So here's what's going on with this person. I use 2 oracle decks. And I really get where they're coming from, I think. You tell me, you take it as it resonates. This person sees themselves as the Emperor. They could be an Aries. They could have fire in their chart. That's the King of all kings. I have an Emperor and an Empress on the table, and I don't see that every day in a general reading. So you've met your match. This person's very logical, very structured, very practical. They want to be the ruler of their whole kingdom. They're not always emotional, and they can be a little rigid because they like a lot of control, and they take what they do very seriously. The way they feel is the Four of Wands. They want stability in their life. If you already live together, they like that. If you don't live together, they might want to. There is stability here. They're ready to build upon that foundation, and their action is temperance. This just came out for Aquarius also, and I shuffled my decks really well. I just read for them, so I'm finding it an interesting synchronicity, especially with that King of Swords showing up. You may be dealing with someone with Aquarius in the chart. So calm, cool, and collected. Never let them see you sweat is Temperance and Sagittarius. And it's also hard to know what that person's thinking or feeling sometimes, right? I mean, it is typically. Sagittarius and Temperance has an aloofness to it. I clarified it. The Page of Swords, the Moon, and the Three of Swords. You know what, Taurus? This person is private. This is people curious about them, wanting to know what's going on with them. Their friends, their family. It's like, pss, 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 what's going on with them? We can't tell on the surface. Like, wow, they're so non-reactive. Like Temperance and the Emperor is kind of like a stiff upper lip, and that's making someone around them really curious. Now, the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords could represent children or a child. What's going on? Their ex could be snooping on them, friends, family, people in the neighborhood, and they don't want anybody to know that. I know why. You want to know why? Because these are their oracle messages. You feel like home to me. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Also, you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you're most definitely part of my destiny, and I think that we belong together. This person sees you as a soulmate, and you feel like home. You do. You feel like home, but showing out. I'm acting like I don't care what's happening, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Okay. I'm also hearing that a father figure may be involved here. There's family gossip for a few of you. But this person does, the reason they do this is because they don't want anybody to know something. They're private. They're private, but not for long. Because the Six of Wands, the whole damn world can see it. The only thing more obvious is like the sun in the world. And I said, all right, tell me what's the untold truth of this person's heart. Purifying, shallow, and then epiphany and spiritual connection, loyalty. This person wants loyalty in their life and they want to be loyal. They're also having sudden realizations and awakenings about what deep love, soulmates, unity, and a spiritual connection actually is. They are trying to purify themselves of shallowness. This person does have it in them to be shallow and superficial. I think they know this about themselves with the Epiphany card. I think they're trying to purge and heal and clean their own energy. They're working through the shallow nature of being a human being. And they are really having these aha moments about what deep love and commitment really is. And if they have been a little tight-lipped about the relationship or not very effusive with you, now you know why. Because they're private. And they do worry about what other people think. And there's something here about money and being able to provide and letting you have the life that you want. Meanwhile, you're over here looking amazing. You're gorge. You see yourself as the Fool. Okay, so there's a new cycle in your life starting. And the Fool is like, fuck it, you only live once. Like, I'm light as a feather, and I do what's right for me. I do what I want. I am I'm championing innocence and capturing my own authenticity. And I think you're moving really light, really good, really carefree. The North Node is in Aries right now, so I'm not surprised to see the Fool here for you. Like people are idiots if they think fixed signs won't take risks. You will. You will. And the way you're feeling is the Ace of Pentacles and you see yourself as the Empress. Well, if some of you are ready for an engagement and a marriage, you're going to make that very clear. I also think that some of you are thinking about like new work and career moves or planting a seed that will manifest into abundance. Some of you are pregnant or thinking about getting pregnant. The Fool and the Ace of Pentacles can be a positive pregnancy test, and the Empress can be a mama. So engagement material, marriage material, mother material, new career paths maybe. Like you are the Ace of Pentacles. You are the seed that once it is planted will manifest and grow. You're very nurturing. You're very grounded. You're very stable. You want to be loved. You want to be adored. The Empress always does, but she's also a very benevolent and loving woman and leader. I have the Emperor and the Empress here. That's very beautiful. Mother and father vibes, male and female archetype. I wanted to know what the Ace of Pentacles was, and I got the Hierophant, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. You have very high expectations for yourself and for life. I think that if you're thinking about marriage, because the Ace of Pentacles can be that, you see that will lead to good things for you. For others of you, like this might be not about this relationship entirely but about you yourself, because the Nine of Pentacles is about like personal achievement and accomplishments and being self-sufficient and making your own money. Some of you see yourselves as a teacher and a leader. You have a lot of wisdom to share, being part of a system greater than yourselves that you have like a matriarchal vibe in. You see yourself as a star right now. You're focused on dreams coming true, and those dreams involve money and stability and security and being beautiful and being a badass and being strong. And some of you grow things. Some of you may be in the health and wellness industry. Some of you cook as well. You do something with food. Your teachers, your leaders, it's all good. It's all fine. But it is kind of the land in between. You have to let things work out. There may be some, it may take some time to work through some things to make this happen, but it will happen. Yep, justice to the sun. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want, Taurus. You will. In regards to like things moving further in the relationship, you are going to get what you want. Remember, sweet results await you. Just be peace itself right now. If there are any divine detours, trust them. They're meant to happen to solidify the very near future, because we're talking about marriage and engagement, and I love that. I love that for you. That's so awesome. All right, Taurus, I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus Nation. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.